In my experience, the most consistent, easy-to-barter method of sourcing a steady income of platinum is via selling Syndicate augment mods. Augments have been time-tested to sell reliably between 10 to 20 platinum to players of all mastery ranks, irregardless of even major game-changing updates. To start with, you need to select 3 syndicates to align with from either the left or right side. It is possible to select a mix from both sides and even have 4 simultaneous syndicates completed, but never simultaneously maxed out in standing, and therefore that should be avoided, as it is not the most efficient platinum gaining state to be in. You want to be able to have all 3 syndicates constantly gaining standing without a loss to another you're aligned with. Only align with a 4th if you're looking for the cosmetics from it or for completionist satisfaction. After selecting either the left or right side, equip the syndicate's respective regalia onto a Warframe of your choice. Mod your Warframe and optional Sentinel pet of choice with loot radar mods, as a big part of Syndicate's standing gain and later trading will rely on finding the Syndicate medallions hidden in their missions. Jump into your daily Syndicate missions and immediately start looking around for the Syndicate medallions with the aid of your minimap for suspiciously located loot, as they may be medallions. It's best to approach the Syndicate missions with medallion hunting as the primary objective, and the mission type as a mandatory secondary objective. Over time you will get to know what kind of areas medallions are hidden in, and hotspots where they're very likely to spawn. Collect as many as you can and remember to mark any you find for other squad members. Default key for marking is golf. It's usually not time efficient to backtrack, so I'd advise against it unless you're very patient and enjoy the searching. Only backtrack if another player in the squad has marked a medallion or some other valuable loot. When it's time to level up your syndicate, always select the next regalia as a reward, as it will increase your standing farming efficiency when worn, and the goal is to get the syndicates maxed out ASAP, so don't get tempted to spend your standing on anything else. You should only cash in your medallions when you have hit your standing cap for the day and you know for a fact that you have enough medallions and the sacrifice to max out and rank up the syndicate. Otherwise, save the medallions for later. When you hit the final level of your syndicate, take the regalia reward as usual. Once you hit 25,000 standing, begin to casually browse the trade tab between other activities. You can add a filter to only show want to buy if you wish. Make a note of the names of all the augments you have access to, or at least the ones that sell the most if you're familiar. The second you see someone want to buy one of the augments, whisper them with a 10 platinum offer for the highest chance of getting the sale. If they say yes, immediately head to your dojo or preferred trading spot and ask them if you should invite. You do this to save precious time because you have to assume that another person is messaging them and that they'll take their offer over yours if you seem too slow. If they say yes to your invite, you're already a step ahead of the competition. If they prefer to invite you to their trading spot of choice instead, you've lost nothing. You can ask for more platinum when making offers and bartering, but that should be left for later when you have the luxury of doing so. You can, however, freely trade your augments for other syndicates' augments if you wish, especially if the augment will help your future grinding. You can check a person's profile while you're whispering with them to find out what syndicates they're aligned with, what rank they are with those syndicates, and how much standing they have. From this you can know for sure if they're capable of buying and trading the augment you want. You can also use third-party Warframe trading sites like Warframe.market if you're willing to sell them very cheap. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment on what content you'd like to see next.
everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you again